What's going on, YouTube? In this video I want to talk about the differences between current slash old gen compared to the new gen. I've been on new gen since they released the new Xboxes and the new PlayStations. Until yesterday, I went back and I tried old gen. I wanted to try it out. I wanted to see if I could still compete, and this is what you're seeing in the video right here. This is gameplay from yesterday. I brought my toxic run game to the old slash current gen, and I was getting hate messages left and right. I did send out friendly quits. You know, I wasn't just trying to beat people. I really didn't care about my record or anything like that. I just wanted to see how I would perform, you know, doing certain plays I would do in new gen, and most of them did work out. Some things didn't work, but for the most part it was kind of the same. Obviously the big difference is how well you can control your user and how well you can stop and cut and do all these things with the running back or whoever you're carrying the ball with. Like you can see, Lamar Jackson is just a straight up cheat code in current slash old gen. Big differences that I've seen and noticed: man coverage is a lot better in new gen than it is old gen. Zone coverage is probably a little bit better in current slash old gen, in my opinion. But the way old gen makes up for the lack of man coverage is how fast and how quick your user is. You can run out there with linebackers like you're a cornerback, and you know you can cut on a dime and stop on a dime and able to pick up slant routes, crossing routes, things like that like nothing. You can't do that on new gen. You can to an extent, but it's nothing like current slash old gen, nothing at all. That's night and day. How you control your user on defense is just crazy difference. If you are looking to switch from one to the other, just keep in mind it is a whole different game. There's nothing the same about it really. Obviously, you know, coverages are the same, things like that, but there are certain money plays that worked in new gen that don't work in old gen, and vice versa. So you know, there's plays that work in old gen that don't work in new gen, especially with the running plays. Like I said, man, just the way you control the user is just crazy. And I mean, you can see how I'm using Lamar Jackson. Look how I stopped right there on the dime and just cut it up the middle and touchdown right there off rip. But the main reason that I wanted to try old gen out, I got a lot of people that are asking me to do franchises. They want me to play in tournaments on old gen because that's where most of the people are, honestly. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man, y'all are toxic as hell on old gen. I don't know if it's because it's a younger crowd, but man, you get hate messages even for beating somebody straight up and like, oh, you suck. I beat somebody 35-7. And they messaged me telling me that I sucked. I did the same play, and I wasn't even doing the same play. I was just trying different things out. He just couldn't stop certain plays, and he was just getting mad. I don't get that much hate message when it comes to new gen, and I want to say it's probably because it's probably an older generation on new gen. And I know, one, it has to do with the lack of being able to get your hands on the new system, and two, being able to buy the system. And I'm not saying that there's not, you know, old heads on the old gen, because that's where most of the crowd is, honestly. Like, you know, that's where everybody's at. Everybody's on old gen. Me, I just picked up the new gen and I stuck with it, and I liked it. You know, I still do. I prefer it still compared to the old gen, but I still do enjoy playing the old gen. But I just wanted to inform y'all a little bit about what I seen from playing it from yesterday. I will be entering some tournaments for it, for the old gen. And it's harder to get a tournament going for current because there's not that many players. Not only is, you know, there not that many players, you know, you got Xbox and then you got PlayStation. You got to split it up. So not only, you know, they didn't release enough systems, now they split. You know, everybody already had the old gen, so it's easier to get players for that. So I'm gonna be, you know, doing both, and I'm gonna be doing money plays for both and defensive schemes for both. But I'm still gonna favor the new gen. All right, let's go ahead and get into this straight up man beater. You know I talked about, you know, the gens and all that, but I wanted to throw in a little something for y'all, you know, just so it's not just a video of me talking about, you know, a bunch of bullshit you probably don't even care about. So let's go ahead and jump into this. The play is going to be out of the Baltimore Ravens playbook. That's the playbook I've been using heavy lately. It's going to be out of the gun trips tight end flex. It's called PA fork. It's that play right there you see on the screen, Y. So let's go ahead and jump into the practice field. Remember, this is against man coverage. It completely destroys it. So let's go ahead and jump into there, and y'all can see how this play works. All right, this is the play as is. No adjustments needed. You don't need to make any adjustments. The route we're paying attention to is the tight end A, Mark Andrews. Y'all know how I rock. Y'all know I like to put my running back on a 5 and out. You can hit almost every route on this play when it comes to man coverage. And it's also really good against zone. Not necessarily A when it comes to zone, but B, Y, RB, and X can definitely get you some yardage on different zone coverages. But we're here for man coverage. That's what this play is for. And I picked the Rams specifically to have Jalen Ramsey, the best lockdown cornerback that you can pick on a head-to-head to go against this route. And let's see how he reacts to it. All right, let's go ahead and see what happens right here. Look at this. He cuts out and he cuts back in, and then right there, you got to lead the ball at an angle up to the left, and you throw that bullet pass, and you get that animation, and look at that. That's against Jalen Ramsey. I want to say his man-to-man is probably 99 overall, but you can see how easily this one route just completely just destroys it. That's against the best cornerback in the game, arguably. I mean, some people might say there's better cornerbacks, but I think Jalen Ramsey, when it comes to man-to-man coverage, definitely got it. And you can see Mark Andrews ain't even the best tight end. He's not a slouch, but he ain't the best. And, you know, he did a good route right there. You got to lead the ball up to the left and throw that bullet pass, and you can get it right there. I definitely use this play in Mutt with Darren Waller with 97 speed. And, man, this touchdowns left and right with him. If they're not playing with no safeties over the top, I hit him. It don't matter what cornerback they got on. It don't matter if they're 99 speed. Once he does that outside cut right there, it just messes up the cornerback completely, and then you just over the top. And on Mutt, if you got the right players, you can just lead it forward and then almost a touchdown every time if you don't get walked. Let's go ahead and run it a few more times, and, you know, so you can see it's not working just one time. Same thing. Got to lead the ball up to the left. Bullet pass. It beats him again, and he's even lit up right here. So, you know, he's gonna have better coverage. Let's go ahead and run it again. Same thing. Lead it up to the left. Easy catch, man to man. Even if they're playing man with two safeties over the top, it'll still work. But, you know, you might get stopped from getting more yardage, you know, because he's gonna have that safety help over the top. Go ahead and run it one more time. Y'all know this isn't just a one-time play. Every time they're in man coverage, it works every time. All right, YouTube, that's gonna be it for this video. A few more things. Another reason this play is so good, the one you see on the screen right here, why? Because there's so many different things you can do out of this play. For example, you can always run PA crossers, which is a really good play. You can run inside zone, which is a really good play. You can run level snail, which is a really good play. So that's why I like this formation. This is the Baltimore Ravens playbook, but I'm pretty sure, you know, this formation is in different playbooks. I'm not sure if that specific route is in different playbooks, but you could definitely get this formation. But y'all see how well it works against the best lockdown cornerback in the game. So I just wanted to show y'all a little something other than just talking about old gen versus new gen. Remember, we're on that goal for 500 subs. Like the video, share it. Let's get up there, man. We're trying to grow. Like I said, we're going at our own pace, but we're trying to get there. With all that being said, man, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it, man.